Arena! Hey, we are back with one more interesting thing to discuss today. We are going to talk about these two champions that's been there since Mythicals were introduced into the game. We are talking about Frolni and Mezomel. Frolni and Mezomel, these two champions that got recently buffed. Come on, guys. I heard many people talking about the buffs weren't enough, and I strongly disagree with these. Compared to the things that these two champions could do before the buff, they were underperforming. They were underwhelming champions that probably you have the expectation to do a lot of damage since they are nukers, should be mythical nukers, powerful nukers, but they don't before buff. But now they are allowed to do what they are meant to do, that is nuking. Now with these buffs recently we got on them, they are able to go to the arena and really nuke without having the chance of nothing performing so well with good status. You know, Frolni before buff, he would do his AoE, his A3 on all your opponents and he would not kill them. All of them would stay alive. Now he can kill them. And he's not going to be top 1 nuker. No, he's not going to be. But he can be a main nuker now. He is as destructive as Taurus as an HP nuker to compare, as Narcissus as another HP nuker to compare. He is as destructive as them. And I want to show you how we build it and how we are using them. Let's start with Frolni. Frolni had a buff on his A1 multiplier, on his A2 multiplier, on his A3 multiplier, and on the damage skills on the second form too. These skills are doing more damage. These damage dealing skills are doing. For example, here are Frolni and Narcissus skill multipliers to compare. Frolni's after buff multipliers on the A2, that is a double hit skills, is 0.34 HP, and on Narcissus A3, that is a double hitter too, is 0.2 HP. Both have conditionals to do more things, more damage, but here it's what happens to them. And Frolni is a mythical, so naturally he gets more base status than Narcissus, even with awakening and empowerment. And from the A3, Frolni now has a 0.31% HP multiplier. Narcissus got a 0.28. But Narcissus can do double damage, but Frolni can do extra damage based on some conditionals and his passive. So you can see now that Frolni has now the capability of being very close to Narcissus damage, or even more, having more damage than Narcissus itself. So he could be a nuker as good as Narcissus for comparison. This form does not got enough damage to do as a damage dealing, so we're gonna focus on the main form. First of all, let's talk about building him. Here I built him with a lot of status because it's a +4 fully ascended mythical, what gives us a lot more status, a lot more. So this is the status we are using right now. 120k HP, 4.4k defense, 321 speed, 100% critical hit, and 342 critical damage. Some accuracy. Why that? Oh, he's built on Savage and Stone Skin to give him a little bit of survivability if he's not first one to play. Why that? On the gloves, on the chest, and if you have enough speed, it doesn't need to be as fast as this, and on the boots, if you want, you can have HP percentage as the substatus. Instead of critical damage here or anything, you can use HP percentage. Because of his passive that's transform HP into critical damage, he gets a lot of status. And after he kills champions, with the second thing that happens on his passive, he gains even more status. Each champion this dwarf kills, he gains 20% more HP and 20% speed. And that can stack up 5 times. This is incredible. This is incredible for him. He becomes a very strong nuker when you start proccing this, and he's already got a lot of critical damage due to this. He got 120 more critical damage because of this, the first farm of this passive, and he will get more when this starts to proc. This is an insane boost of damage here. Insane. And he now, with his A1, he can do a lot of damage. On his A2, he will kill a champion, and he can steals the buffs from the target, you know. And that's very interesting because you can start first, aim at a stone skin champion, remove the stone skin and kill the champion. This is a really good strategy, and this makes him a counter to Siegfried at the same time. And this AoE skill now do a lot of damage. And with this skill, you get even more damage when you have higher max HP, that you're probably gonna have more than most of the champions. That's why you want these, and if possible, these to be HP. So you are able to always trust that you're gonna have this extra critical damage here, and to get more critical damage for the conversion of from HP into critical damage. MEZOMEL got a buff on every multiplier of his A1, on his second form, on the A1 and on the A2. Both these skills got damage, power up on the multiplier, but the best thing is on her first form, second skill, that now attack one enemy 2 times, ignore 50% of the target's defense, and stone skin, strength, ally protection and shield. These are MEZOMEL skills on the first form on the left and on the second form on the right, just to know what she's capable of. Bro, this skill is very hard to survive, and if it kills you, it blocks revive. So it's a very, very powerful skill, ignore 15% of the defense now. It hits really good. How we built her? Here we built her with 8.4k attack, 363 speed, 70% critical hit, and 370 almost critical damage. Why that? Because the strategy I'm gonna use on her is to go savage and speed, and make her play fast to kill the enemy nuker and block revive. That's why she's not on stone skin, because she's really fast with this build. And if she's playing first, why do I need the stone skin? If she's not playing first, no point in using her anyway, you know. So that's the build I'm gonna try on her to see if it's enough to the arena, and we're gonna test it right now. Let's see what they can do. We are on Platinum Arena. Let me accelerate. take their speeds. Let's see if she can kill Taras now. Ooh, almost killed Taras. He's damaged. Now he can't smack. He really can't smack. Let's go there. Let's accelerate. Take these. I will just A1. Look at her A1. Even no critical hit. He's a true almost 200k damage. Now I will buff with her so you can see her killing Galatir with a single blow. Let's go there. Let's see what she can do here. And as you can see, she is not beautiful damage. She has 360k damage. 360k damage on this build. Let me see the damage of the second form. Let's see. Decent amount of damage. Let's see if Frolni is A2. It's a double hit. The first hit was enough. They are not doing insane damage like Seafron, no. But they are doing consistent amount of damage. What makes them good pick? Good pick. Let me do this. Here we can see an Odin with Stone Skin. Let's go on Duchess. Duchess down. Odin now. We stole the Stone Skin, we stole the interception, and we killed it. She was... Look at her A1. 91k damage. We will kill it. So you can just see. Let's see here. Now we got a Harima here. Let's test the damage. Let's see the damage. On Harima, even proccing reaction is not enough. Let's see the damage on Sifi. 100k on the first hit. It has a second hit. And every champion he kills, he gains 20% more HP. What is huge, 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 huge. Let's see if he can revive. A1, 75k damage. A1. Let's go there. Speed up. Just gonna do this. Let's transform and focus there. MEZOMEL right now, guys. Frolni right now. They are incredibly strong right now compared to what they were. She can just focus this kind of champions with Stone Skin. 142 with the first hit. Frolni hit even 200k here. $200k. Let me do this. Let me do this. I'm just going to use A1 here. Let me buff. Change form. And we're gonna see her damage here. His damage. He stole the buff. 2 turns. And almost killed it. Let's do a practical damage test. Let's go to Dune Tower. Let's go again. Let's see MEZOMEL's A2 of the second form. 75. Frolni is A3. Let's do it again. Let me just use an A1 now. Frolni is A3. 150 to 100k damage. Now let me see the Angel's A2. He hits harder. He hits harder. Way harder. But he's built with 10.5k damage and merciless set. So he ignores a lot more defense. A lot more defense. But these champions are built with a lot of speed and they still can kill it. Let's see the damage of her A2 again. Very solid. Frolni is A3. The Angel A2. Let's see the A2 of her second form. She can destroy the wave. The A1 of her second form. Okay, decent. Frolni's 100k. The Angel for sure got more damage. A1, A1, A2. Yeah. With the Helm Smasher, the Angel got more damage. But they are not that behind anymore. Before the buff, when we do this test, they weren't able to kill the wave the way they are doing right now. So let's test them on the best place, the live arena. Man should do 50 more. Come on, Chaz, you didn't get it too. Okay, let me do these. Should I try? Should I try? Let me try.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Just A1. Let me do this. Oh my god! He one-shotted Marishka! Come on! He's really cool now. Both of them are really cool now. Let me take the buffs away. Come back. Come back. My fox. Oh, Marishka back.
It's hammer time.
And Marishka down. Look at this. He survives. He survives against that.
It's hammer time.
I like it, Frolni. I like it, Frolni. That's gonna be hard. Okay, he gambled. He gambled. Let me gamble too. Come on, carry the right one. Come on, carry the right one. It's 50%. Let's see the damage. Okay, let me A1 here. Do that again. A1 here. Let me try this. Doing good. Bring the right one. Come on. GG Baracas. Minute Ninja. Pro CB. Six Star Quinto is really good. Okay, what am I going to do here? Let me focus on him. Oh, come on. Let me clease this annoying thing. Steal it. Oh my god. We stole a 2 turns Stone Skin. At the same time, we did damage. Come on. This is so good. 6 Star Quinto is solid. I would play him maybe with the extra hits from Frontal Touch, maybe 6 Star Polymorph. Okay, he brought his champions back. AoE. Finish the job, Frolni. Let's do this. On him. And on him now. Oh my god, the counterattack. Let me do this. Let me take some damage here. Weak hit. Okay. Let's go for these. No, didn't like this one. Let me just A1 here. I'm gonna transform her. Okay, let's accelerate. Let's do this. Oh, weak hit. Let me do this. Who's the most annoying here? But I think bombs will be first. Let's try on him first.
Headshot. Papu.
Oh my god. Oh, she glanced. I don't think she's changing platinum reset. Let me try on her. The meta, I think the meta is using some champions that she cannot kill it easy. Oh, good. And stole the buffs. Really good. But what if I do this? And these to resurrect fun. Let's see if MEZOMEL can take her. Okay, I was first here. Let me try these. Here. And here.
Headshot.
It's over. It's over. It's a red over. It's a red over. Let me heal her. The more the fight goes, Frolni becomes more powerful. More powerful. $86k. A1. A1. Okay. Let me do these. Bring him back so we can kill him. Let me go this way.
It's hammer time.
Oh, we hit. Okay, let's do this. Change form. And do this.
Headshot.
Let's turn the amphibo buff. Oh, look at these. Look, she's amphiboed. She will get an extra turn. And then...
Headshot.
Game over. Game over. Really well. As you can see, I forcefully picked them every battle. And they won most of them. Now just go get them. Well, the conclusion is they are pretty good champions now. After the buff, they came out of the underwhelming champions mark to good enough to be used champions mark. And that's really good. They are not crazy, insane champions. No, they are not. They are not going to one-shot 4 champions with 1 skill. No, that's for Siegfried, that's for Comidus, that's for maybe Nas on the second form. Champions like these, Taurus, they are not going to do this, but they still crazy strong now. Crazy strong. As you saw, we are doing battles on the highest of the Gold 4 Live Arena, and they were performing very well, what they did not do before the buff. So, if you listen people saying they're not good, try yourself to see if you can do good with them. Because for what I noticed, they can be main nukers of your account if you got these 2 champions. MEZOMEL is so dangerous right now that I didn't show the battles, but she was banned almost every battle. People prefer to face Armans, Comidus, Marishika, and champions like that instead of facing MEZOMEL, because she can finish a fight in 5 seconds. That's make her a very powerful powerhouse right now. And you should consider build both Frolni and Mezomel, book them, do the masteries, invest in blessings and things like that if you got these champions. So, that's my thoughts about it. And always remember, it's all about arena.